Hi everyone, I'm Ari, and today we're going to be jumping right back into an incorrect summary of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. If it sounds like I'm a little disturbed, it's actually because I found out just how screwed over Kojima was, that this is basically multiple demos put together with a loose concept of what a story is and gameplay mechanics that are apparently all based around kidnapping. I thought that was a joke he was making. No, it's not. I am disturbed and... yeah, no, fever dream. I thought Maxor was just being weird with this one. No, he's playing this one incredibly straight. It's not even an incorrect summary as far as people have said. If anything, he's making it more approachable. That is terrifying. Oh, before I forget, link below, original video, hit it up. When we're done, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let's get started.
We encounter normal cinematic shots from people who aren't horny and are faced down by a group of elite Illuminati snipers.
Wait, even the guns are invisible?
Hours as you carefully fight for every inch of ground, occasionally shooting them in the face. Other times you must go through the rain, and some days you must feed on a tree frog. Sorry, I was thinking of like a better game.
Your mission is to infiltrate the jungle and capture all of the monkeys.
So
they're both Konami games. Oh god, did they... You know what? I'm just going to tell myself that even though I know for a fact that game is also owned by Konami and they could perfectly do this within their rights, or specifically the right ownership, that was just a random mod someone made and not an actual, honest-to-God, better game.
you walk past the fuckers and see this big mansion. You go into it, but realize it's filled with enemies. That sucks.
Dead.
You descend into the basement only to realize you basically found a wizard. Yo, I heard you got a problem, and I have a solution. But first,
he
you
really
need
is.
to shut the fuck up. The Illuminati is making a weapon that only hurts you if you speak a certain language. That's why they were testing out Nightcore in that guy's throat, poor bastard. Not to worry, though. The cure is weed. Have some weed.
Seriously? Is that... Normally I'd think, okay, nah, he's making a joke here. This is too stupid. It's kind of like the constant war crime jokes or shooting the refugees that he did a lot during the Ace Combat videos. It's like, it's bad, but not as bad as you think. And here I'm wondering if I can convince myself this is the case as well, because he's been very unfortunately accurate about everything else. Is it really? You know what? This is Metal Gear Solid. Tripping for the win is probably actually how it happens.
Hurry up and smoke it already, you Pizza Hut bitch. You take him on your shoulders because no one can walk in this universe, and you make your daring dash outside and into the helicopter. Well, fucking never mind. Pilot's high as shit from all the weed.
Oh, he did.
You wake up and everything's fine, I guess.
And that guy's just perfectly alright crashing.
Fuckers again. This is the worst boss fight. They can be killed through normal gun emplacements. Why even bother making them? Then you leave, and everyone in the base injects weed. It's fine.
Marijuana is probably the most dangerous drug.
With your anime prison fully cured and your reuse at the ready, all that remains is to stop Jim Carrey's evil plan to probably commit ethnic cleansing. But first, Ocelot tells me I need to beat up a white child. This is my calling.
Seriously? This little kid again that you already kidnapped?
Okay, fuck you, Dad.
It's like the only kid who didn't like being kidnapped.
It's finally time to track down Jim Carrey and stop his giant robot in Afghanistan. And nothing will help me more than bringing along cripples and children. You make your descent and begin entering Illuminati Castle. To enter the base, you climb through dirt, over walls, past security cameras, and through the brain matter of most of the guards.
Damn, why do you even need to sneak at that point?
Prepare yourself for a final showdown with Jim Carrey.
Oh, hey, look, it's a little kid.
We are not so different, you and I. My face
fell off.
Your arm fell off. Let's be groupies.
Or we could shoot you.
You need to get inside my fucking van right.
Really? They're going just a creepy predator in a van vibe? Out of all the things they could have done with him, including literally just going full-on desperado, because he basically has the old man in the black hat look. He literally has the man in the black hat look, including the suit and the mask, out of any Western. And they're just going with the man. I guess it's creepy, but yeah, sure, why not? Also, someone told me that that was actually the little kid is supposed to be the villain for the very first, I think it was Metal Gear game. I'm not even sure if it was Metal Gear Solid at that point, just Metal Gear. I'm not entirely sure though, because I never played those early games because I didn't have systems at the time. Also, I suck because I can never actually beat anything. We're going to ignore that part. Yeah, I think it was, what was it? Psycho Mantis? I'm not entirely sure. That'd be cool if it was. No. You actually listened? Okay.
Do you know why I quit my job as a successful Hollywood actor to run the Illuminati, boss?
Your face?
Because I think I'll be forced to tell you. Think about your base, Snake. The people you've taken, or the methods you've used. Anime prison in the sea. Their anime rations. Big fucking bones. Nightcore. Anime prison. Weeaboo's sending him to your anime prison to be in.
Okay, one. I'm pretty sure I've seen this face before. Nah, it's just me. He wouldn't definitely make constant jokes about a specific VTuber with ram horns that he's wanting to collab with. I wouldn't know anything about that. But more importantly, are we really doing the thing where the villain makes a good point by pointing out all of the obvious things that he's been playing off as jokes? No, we're definitely not. It's completely unrelated.
Indoctrinated. There's one commonality between all of these things.
Your eyes are covered by black cloth.
Obsession with anime has created all of this, and it's up to the Illuminati to destroy it. Look at the top super chatted channels on YouTube,
Damn.
Snake. They're all virtual YouTubers. Anime, which must be cleansed.
Hey,
from this earth,
some of these don't
we
exist
ought to
anymore.
know peace, and for that, Snake, I have my language virus.
Language virus?
I will wipe all of those who speak Japanese off of the face of this earth.
Really? The dumb part is I realize I think the language aspect is part of this game. So as dumb as this is, it's close enough to real that I'm just sitting here going, you know what? It's Metal Gear. If it's not kind of silly, you just gotta roll with it.
Cleansing it in a holy fire.
That is a lot of VTubers. Wow.
Hey, you do shut the fuck up.
He just ran through there.
Untold evil will spring forth like a flowing waterfall.
But you fool. Not only Japanese speakers make anime.
Don't
know what that one is.
The rest of time. I hope you understand.
VTubers have gone English.
What I must do. And
Why are you just listening to this guy? He's not even pointing guns at you anymore.
We still have 3 hours in this car ride. I'm at McDonald's. Do you want anything? So he takes you to the...
Okay, just a random aside, unrelated to all of his commentary. 1, that's a very long car ride, and it would bore the hell out of me. 2, how come the rest of him is all fucked up, but his head is actually reasonably normal? Hell, the one thing he's covering is the one thing he probably doesn't need to cover. It looks just gray. Put a little concealer on it? Yeah, you're fine. Just get a tan. You're good, dude. The rest of your neck that looks like it still has holes in it. The rest of your face that does still have holes in it. Everything else about you, from the bald cap down, is fucked up. Also the ears, which are honestly in very good shape, surprisingly. And the head is just a little gray. Really? That's it? Really? I was expecting it to be horrific. And no, it's just, yeah, just kind of gray. No, not really that bad.
Anything. So he takes you to the giant robot for some reason and is like, well, I might as well watch a boxing match. Go fight the fire guy, I guess, because I can't kill you myself.
Why not?
You know, Snake, I think I realized something about you. You're so strong they would take a giant robot to kill you, metaphorically, of course. I'm being given real bad ideas by this ghost bitch, not gonna lie. I'm gonna go get up and walk over here now because seeing your ugly ass face makes me want to fucking kill myself real bad, Snake. See ya.
Did he just walk into the robot? He just walked into the robot. And it killed a guy.
Who is doing this? Such a lust for revenge? Ooh!
Is that actual audio from the game?
Oh, haha, you guys are real effective now that I'm a giant robot.
Really? Really? That's the twist?
Snake, you dumb bitch, try to cover me in water now, motherfucker. So
Hey, you can scream!
grows a testicle on its left shoulder. Then the entire army comes to fight it. So it counters with a literal sword.
The fuck? Okay, that's cool, but the fuck?
Oh, I see you running away from me over there. Don't you think I forgot about you, you fucking cunt? Well, at least my day can't.
Okay, considering... Is it Raiden or Raiden? I think it's Raiden because I mispronounced it on purpose. Is the guy with the actual sword, and all of his giant mech fights didn't include giant sword mechs. I'm a little disappointed. Not that they don't have it here, more specifically, they have it here, and not there, where it was literally the thing that should have been there. Don't get me wrong, I love Revengeance, but why didn't they have giant mech swords? Is it good? Is it smart? Is it even kind of useful? No, but it'd be cool. 2, really? He's taken this guy to the mech all these times, and he just decided to take over now? You know what? No. Keep reminding yourself, Arier, it's Metal Gear. Things are weird. You just gotta roll with this one.
Can't get any worse.
Oh, and he's dead. That's how they kill him off?
Revenge, Snake. You are all mine.
This is a...
Haha, that was so good! I finally got...
if you were laying... Oh, and he's not dead.
The dude I was chasing for the past 3 weeks.
Burning to death. I'm sure you haven't done that before.
Rewrite the records.
Wait a minute, is that guy doing the anime monologue that he's practiced for like 9 years again? If I have to listen to this guy talk for more than 20 seconds, I will blow his brains out.
Planted will infest the system.
Seriously? This is actually his monologue? He's literally surrounded by fire, burning up probably, and he's going to monologue? No, just, it's Metal Gear. This is just what happens.
17, 16, 15.
Are they counting down on this?
Fucking getting this. You really don't understand.
Oh, yeah, I guess his head has a little few issues
Oh my
there.
fucking god, this clown is trying to talk to me. Dude, what are you even saying? Shut the fuck up.
Is he still alive somehow? Oh, and Snake's also okay.
Snake, do you know how loud a car engine is? You're not being sneaky. So Snake drives to the boss fight location, and as it turns out, the boss is bad. You find an outpost with tanks in it, and then shoot him for 10 minutes.
But the tanks did nothing. Okay, it apparently works now.
That they couldn't do that, so why even build the giant robot? I
shot at him for so long, the most important kind.
Eventually, you kill the fucker, and the child that you beat for fun is contacted by a ghost. Oh shit, my giant testicle's falling off. That's how you know it's pretty bad.
Why? That's cool.
You get in the helicopter with your buddy Miller and set off to do one last act of revenge.
Last act? At this point, it's a mercy kill.
Finish me.
No, we'll leave you here to die and just wait until you do.
Can do.
Oh, okay, yeah, mercy.
Out of ammo, sorry bro. So you walk away and notice a gunshot, and Emmerich's like, and it's time to go back to your base to wrap up the story. The Swole Sergeant has won. Nothing now stands in the way of our band of misfits and the realization of their hyper-militarized army of radical weeaboos. We together look out into the skies of the future, of potential, and see the giant robot with his left testicle reattached. I guess we just took him.
Why?
We together, with our enemies destroyed.
The ending scene. They kidnap the final boss. They literally kidnap the final boss. I mean, it's a mech, but it counts. Also, yeah, this is actually really damn cool. But still.
With the help of a giant robot, can overcome anything. Except for the rest of this game.
What? The fuck?
Yes, as it turns out, the game actually isn't over yet. But the budget is, a company named Konami had shot developer Hideo Kojima in the face and said, why can't you make pachinko machines? So they stopped making the fucking game. What we got is
they actually did want to go harder in pachinko instead.
None of the cutscenes have any context, so I'll try to get through them as fast as I can.
Chapter 2. This is only chapter 1?
This is probably a traitor. Miller suspects Emmerich, but he was a very functional horse when I was out in the field, so I don't know. I go back to my base and notice that something's wrong. The little fucking punching bag painted my entire base to be Ocelot just to spite me. I go to get...
I'm going to assume those were mods, and that didn't actually happen. Because they saw that scene with that look, which normally they reserve for anime girls, except, okay, actually it makes sense they put it in there considering all the anime talk I'm doing, but still!
Get some dirt on Emmerich by capturing his waifu that we forgot, and it just kind of does this.
She's just sitting there, and she's dead.
You try to interrogate Quiet since Miller thinks she's the traitor, but she's literally incapable of speaking. I think he's a little stressed out. Hey boss, I thought that Miller wanted a vacation, so I grafted his face onto a dog. He shits on the floor now, it's great. You do like a billion side missions I don't care about. If this sounds like a disconnected checklist, that's because it is. Cutscenes and plot moments happen randomly and are completely disconnected from one another. Until this happens.
Wait. Who is dead? Oh, I don't know that guy. I don't know that guy. Why is he still jerking? Oh, they got zombie, didn't they? Or are they actually doing zombies? Unironically, just zombies.
There's been a mysterious disease outbreak on the base, no doubt caused by the hidden traitor. Snake moves in to investigate, forced to watch his men suffer within the quarantine halls. You reach the end of the base and realize the dark truth of this disease.
It's useless in a DLC. I'm assuming that's what it is at this point. Kind of cool that it's all the people you literally recruited. So it's like, hey, remember when I beat you up, killed your friends, and then brought you to be my slave? You shouldn't, because I made sure to brainwash you so you wouldn't. But more importantly, now I have to kill you. It's going to hurt me for a whole not even 5 seconds. Do you really want to do that to me? I should kill you for how much you want to make me hurt. For those not 5 seconds that it won't actually hurt.
It's the language virus, and it's airborne. If your men escape, they will surely infect others. The choice, therefore, becomes simple.
Murder everything? Please tell me they find an easy cure right after this. Wow, you really just... They're literally letting you kill him? Okay, that's actually kind of fucked up. Please tell me this was actually optional. You didn't have to do it. There was a way around it just to make this even more fucked up. Damn. Didn't mean to ask why he has the shrapnel coming out of his head, but no, it's probably just a choice of cosmetics. Oh, it got bigger. Okay. Well played, Maxor. Well played. Because if I'm right, he had that little thing in there the entire time. It was a cosmetic option, because I'm pretty sure that's just one of the options. Kind of like how in one of his early things you had the entire face covered in the skull look. I'm assuming there was like, create your own character because you have your own face. Is now the face you want. So he had to go in. He had to either alter the file or create 2 files and just play through them to get to this point. Where one had the small horn, now has a full-on horn. One looked like shrapnel, and this is definitely a horn because he just did some really fucking evil shit. Cool little edit there. Love that. I wonder if they're going to keep it through the rest of it. Hey, people survived! I'm actually surprised.
It's your fault! They're dead because of you!
He literally killed them. Without remorse, and he's still armed.
I'm on your side.
Yeah, because I kidnapped you.
Turn them all to ashes.
Oh, that comes next. Oh, they literally cremated them.
Life, but I can rub your ashes all over my face.
Feels so good.
What
He
the
literally
fuck is
did this?
wrong with you, boss? Huey Emmerich, you stand accused of being the traitor and for yelling at people during a funeral. It can't be me. I was busy playing League of Legends.
Oh, hey, the random waifu AI is back.
You're all just a bunch of black pill doomer cucks. Everyone can see it. Cause, what the fuck is he saying? This leads me into the final twist of the game.
It's
a
Miller,
disconnected
right?
short wherein it is revealed that you were actually the boss's body double this whole time.
What?
This means that Jim Carrey practiced a speech for 9 years and then gave it to the wrong guy. I hope you understand why the end of the game is...
So that early scene where you got to do your own look was only a big reveal at the very end? I can't actually tell if that's just him doing really good edits between 2 different playthroughs. Also, I kind of wish he still had the giant horn because of just how evil that was. Cool little effect, though. Just, god damn.
Is seen as abrupt, and in fact, so is the end of the entire Metal Gear franchise. In the end, it wasn't Jim Carrey that killed Big Boss. It wasn't a giant robot. It wasn't the Human Torch or psychic powers. It was a fucking pachinko machine. If you're an executive at Konami, I would suggest that you put your ear near a jet engine. But before we close, let's all appreciate the efforts of a hard-working man who didn't even want to make this game.
They really did screw him over. And the horn's back to full size. Ooh, that's a cool one. And that one, the horn's all gone. Wait, that's actually how it ends? Yeah. Okay, so full disclosure, I knew about the reveal that, oh my god, you're playing as Big Boss's body double, but also kind of Big Boss, but not really Big Boss, but maybe Big Boss. It's confusing, which, I mean, it's a Metal Gear Solid. You kind of expect that. But more importantly, I thought that was something they might have played out over the ending arc. Got some in there. It's like, no, according to everything he just said, and hopefully a very incorrect aspect of this, it was just kind of dumped on you right by the end. It wasn't like a huge building plot of like, who am I? But more, oh, by the way, plot. Ignore the fact we don't know what the fuck we're doing. Yeah, they really did kill this franchise. I'm kind of glad that it's a prequel because you can kind of say, oh yeah, all the other stuff is what actually goes on later. We're just going to roll with this one. I know he's doing an incorrect summary. I know there's things he left out because even I've seen some of the cutscenes where he's talking to the real Big Boss, who also might be someone else, but is Big Boss still, but wasn't because he was known as someone else's name, but isn't. And I don't get it. I really don't. Some of the people I've talked to who do get it also don't get it. So I'm going to give myself some credit on this one. Not a lot because it's me, but still some. But all I'm sitting here going is, can someone explain to me what the hell happened and tell me that this actually wasn't just an ass pull at the very end because, we should probably end this somehow. And then they just did this by firing Kojima. It's like, why? That's the part that annoys me the most because I know about that. Most of these people told me, but I know about it now. And it kind of pisses me off because, while I'm not always a big fan of Kojima's game styles, he usually tells coherent-ish, if confusing as hell, stories that make Kingdom Hearts look still more hard to understand, but not as bad. Just bad by comparison. If someone else can tell me exactly how much he changed and then lie to me and say it's a lot more to make this game sound better by comparison, even though I really have a feeling it's really not, and he might have actually made it seem better overall by cutting down on just how much fluff they seem to put in there. You know, that's probably the wrong term to use. Filler? Yeah, that's a lot better. Fluff has a different connotation online, and we're going to ignore that. Just... This feels like a very weird game that Maxor almost did as sheer sugar, in the sense that he doesn't have to do anything to make it weird as fuck. I do like the one he highlighted the big bad, who wasn't the big bad, was actually fucked the entire time because the boss he wanted to make an entire speech to was never actually there, unless he was, depending on how you think about it. Not the one he intended, but maybe the one he got, but is, but isn't, because it's a mental clone as well, but it's also kind of not the same person, but it is the same person because they kind of led into him being the right person in some of the games, so he might not be, but he also could be. I looked it up. I don't get it. I'm talking on my ass, but at the same time, I might be right about some of that. I don't know, and I'm kind of afraid that that's a possibility because it really shouldn't be. Yeah. Basically what I'm saying is, next time around, we're going to be checking out an incorrect summary of Metal Gear Solid 3 from a lot of the comments. Really damn good, and I'm looking forward to it because even I've seen that as a cultural impact. And I just want to see how the hell he decides to have fun with that one. Also because I'm kind of starting to like the crazy-ass what-the-fuckery that is Maxor. It's a good way to knock yourself out so consciousness is not a burden you must endure any longer through sheer blunt force trauma to your frontal lobe. It's fun. Otherwise, don't forget, there's a link below to the original video. Hit it up. And when you're done, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. And don't forget, this is the end of the video. Because I can say it 3 times. Why not? Adios, everyone.